the channel. In today's video, we're just going to be continuing on the garage project. I'm impatient, so I might start with painting the front faces of all the shelving first before I move on to the workbench and stuff on that side of the garage. That way this side is like completely done before I work over there. I don't know, just because. Things are still a bit of a mess, but once I finish the workbench and stuff on that side behind you guys, once I finish the workbench, there'll be another shelf below that and above that. So then I can kind of disperse some more things and kind of organize and figure out where I want stuff. For now, like it's coming along pretty good. The one good thing also is that, for one, ever since I finished filling those holes in the walls and stuff and fixing up the walls, I haven't seen another mouse in here. So for two, a confirmation of that was when I moved all the stuff kind of out of the center pile and dispersed it yesterday to like organize it onto the shelves and stuff. I didn't see any more remnants of mouse crap or anything like that. Yeah, so we're probably just gonna continue with that and we'll go ahead and get started painting. Never mind, I changed my mind real fast. So I'm probably just gonna build the workbench first, because why paint that when it'd probably be more efficient to build a workbench and then I could paint the shelves and stuff, whatever I want to paint of everything all at the same time. So dumb idea, Zach. Why did you even think of that? So yeah, we're just gonna build a workbench and everything here first, and then I'll do the final touches later. So since this is in this corner area, and the way I want to build it, it definitely involves like a lot more angles and stuff to come like straight out by the door and then angle it into the corner and everything. So it's going to take me a little more time to like plan it out and make the cuts and all that stuff. A little bit more angled than these. These are pretty simple. So as you can see, that's going to be the plan. Look basically like that, right there. So at this point I've realized that I definitely am gonna need at least like 3 or 4 more 2x4s. For now I'm just trying to frame out at least like the main like bench top, because I have enough that I can do that. And then tomorrow I'll have to run and grab a few more 2x4s and finish up the shelving. So the only thing I messed up on was this corner, this angle on the bench top. You can tell when you look down on the shelf is good, but this one was like way out. So to be straight, I pretty much need to be there. So I'm gonna try something here. Theoretically, if I cut this piece and then I take this chunk and like flip it, it should work as like a spacer to fill this corner, and I should be able to just like screw it together. So we'll see if I'm out to lunch or if that's actually gonna work. That is gonna work. It's just there's like a gap underneath because my cut was crooked. But what more do you want? That's gonna work. So just a bit of an update. It is the next day again. Just need to cut the plywood and mount it on the bench top now, and then I have the last frame, which will be the same as the bottom one. It's kind of recessed in a little bit from the bench top. That way, like when I'm sitting here and stuff, you're not like hitting your knees because it's at the same level. So that's definitely nice to do if you're making something like this. So the shelf has to go up, and I might do a few other like finishing touches and stuff. There's a couple of like bigger cupboard door pieces that were screwed into the wall before. I might cut those up and use them as like some smaller shelving on top of the workbench somewhere. And yeah, that's mostly it. And then once I get all that done, then like I mentioned before, I will paint all the front faces in the same gray as what's on the wall, and it should look pretty good after that. So let's finish this thing up. Using these 4x4s to brace, like to support up the bench also, makes it super solid. Like literally, I can jump up here and it's very solid. We're going to use 3/4 inch thickness OSB for the bench top. It'll be really solid. And then the 7/16 pieces, those are just what I used for like the odd shelving. It's already supported enough by all my framing and like all the framework and everything. So those are fine too, but bench top, I like to use 3/4. on my Jeep. Literally my tie rod end right here just popped off. Because like, see, this wheel can be that way and this one is straight. So nice. Right on, gotta fix that. Okay, so my tie rod broke. We were just out spending the day doing stuff because it's our 5-year wedding anniversary. So we went for brunch. Came to Best Buy to get a hard drive, external drive, and my tie rod broke. So Morgan had to take an Uber back home, grab her car, picked up a bunch of tools, went to Auto Value for me and got a new piece. But as you can see, my car is like doing the ka-chow right now. So I don't have, my tie rod is like disconnected. So I'm gonna try and back it up a little bit, turn the wheel the same way because that one's still connected. I'll back it up a little bit. We'll try and lift this side up with a jack and pull it into a spot and fix it. So here you can see the tie rod end is broken off, so I gotta get the end of it out of here. Hopefully I can do that and it doesn't want to like spin or something. It shouldn't. And then we'll just replace the outer tie rod end. We won't worry about the inner, but this will just unscrew off and we'll replace it. Well, that was a struggle, but got it out. Time to put the new one in. Alright, now I'm just got to tighten that on, throw this nut on, toss it in, and we're done. And there it is, fixed in the parking lot. Saved myself money of towing. So it's definitely always good to have your own tools and stuff. Shout out to Morgan for running home and grabbing mine. This thing, definitely like the ball joint came completely out. And I mean, you might say, how didn't you notice that? Because I did. I just neglected it for way too long and it finally broke. It was definitely like shaky to drive the car for like a very long time. Wow, my lens is very, very dirty. I think WD-40 got on it. But yeah. Anyway, it was super shaky. I neglected it. Finally broke. Had to fix it in the parking lot. Only casualty was my jack. This wheel broke off, sadly. But we'll live another day. Let's clean you off. Well, that was a fun adventure for today. It's literally our 5-year anniversary. We went and had like a good brunch and stuff, and then I just wanted to stop by and grab an external hard drive because I need more space for my computer. So came to Best Buy and literally turned that way and then like prepped myself to back into the parking spot. But then as I turned my wheel the other way, it just like heard a big snap and felt a big snap. And then I tried turning my wheel the other way. When I got out of the car, I went out and I was like, oh yeah, my left wheel was like facing this way and my right wheel was facing this way. So that was awesome. So I had to just like turn my right wheel left to like match the angle that my left one was, so that I could kind of back the car so that I wasn't blocking the middle of the driveway or the middle of the road. And then that's when Morgan got back with the tools and we pulled it into the spot with the jack and broke the jack. But after driving home, I realized that I definitely need alignment now. Definitely out. It pulls left and right quite a bit. So that's one thing I'll have to do. I'll have to get an alignment, and yeah, other than that, it seems pretty okay now. So crisis averted. It only took an extra 2 hours out of my day, which isn't bad, honestly, all things considered. For Morgan to make it home, get tools, get that part from the store, and come back, and for me to replace it all within like 2 hours, that's pretty good. Honestly, that's like, didn't have any issues with like the bolt or anything seizing. Came off, it was a little tight, but yeah, it was good. So back to garage stuff, I guess. All right guys, well, I am probably just gonna end it here. I am gonna continue on the garage, but I'm gonna split it up and continue that in the next video. Just because it was obviously unexpected that I had to fix my dang Jeep today, and that took a little more time in the video. So and next video, this will be done, the last shelf will be up, and we will finish painting all the faces and everything, and we'll kind of like throw up some like garage decorations. I have some like shop flags and stuff like that I want to throw up, and we'll finalize this thing and get the VIG all parked up in here, and it's gonna look great after that. Thanks for watching as usual. If you're not already, please subscribe and drop a like and comment down below. We'll catch you guys in the next one.